President.
Aikman.
Thank you, Mr. President and members. I'd like to say, as a progressive, proud member of this body for the last 12 years, I'm done. I'm done with us protecting people who would buy and abuse our children. I'm done. I don't want to send more black and brown men to prison. I don't want more people in prison, but I don't want people buying girls. I don't want people buying little girls anymore. And I'm tired of saying it's okay and that we have to protect the men who do it. As a mental health professional and as a social worker, I can tell you I've spent my entire career working with people who have been wounded. I'm not going to say beyond repair, but they have been wounded to their core by the abuse that's been heaped on them, oftentimes by those that they love and look to protect them. And if their parents won't do it, then by God, we should. Again, I am not arguing that we open the gates to flood our prisons with people, but I am arguing that we have a moral responsibility to say enough. Enough. We have given away enough on this area, and we've got to move back into the center, or we all look like fools and laughing stocks. And what do we stand for? I ask all of you to watch the documentary that Senator Grove was in, Senator from Kern County was just in, that talked about this very place in Sacramento where girls are being bought and sold. Men are being given a slap in the hand or a couple days, and then they're back out again, and they do the same thing. They get caught over and over and over again, and somehow that's okay. It's not okay. It is not okay anymore. And no more am I watching. Like I said, I'm leaving, but the rest of you who are going to be here for a while, let's get our stuff together and really start focusing on some of the important things. We talk about learning and we talk about being safe. This is like at the core of it. And a lot of these kids can be throwaway kids. They're poor kids. They're kids of color. But they shouldn't have to live a life determined by what happens to them by others at a very young age, and by have the Democratic Party of California say it's okay. It's not okay. And I'm not doing it anymore, and I hope none of you do too.
Yeah, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. I'm your Kapatazar from the Great Millstone Chicago branch, coming at you another real quick, Lord willing, edifying lesson. And as you can hear, all right, from this representative, what was her name?
Aikman.
Oh, no, well, anyways, but yeah, she's a representative congresswoman. You know, they're at some type of political meeting, city hall, whatever, but she's up there as far as the hierarchy goes, and she's confessing that little children, or throwaway kids, what she would call it, they're being abused, all right? They're being flooded in through the system, all right, be it foster care, you know, orphanages, whatever, all right? But these children are being abused left and right. And the predators that are abusing them are simply getting slaps on the wrist. They're not getting any real disciplinary actions brought upon them for such a heinous crime, man, okay? And this isn't just happening at the street level. This type of shit is happening, you know, way in the you know, sphere of the higher ups, man. Okay? And it's the higher ups that enforce policy, or choose not to enforce policy for that matter. And the main things that they're slapping people on the wrist for is crimes like this. All right? The abuse, sexual misconduct and abuse against children, man. Okay? This nation is full of PDF files, okay? I don't have to go too deep into it, but y'all know what I'm saying. And it starts at the higher ups, okay? Because if they wanted to, they would be putting these guys under the jail They wouldn't just bond out and be released back in the public. Get slapped with supervision, a fine, just so they can go right back out and repeat this shit. Meanwhile, you got Jakes sitting in prison 30, 40, 50 years for petty theft, non-violent crimes, man. Selling a bag of weed, you know? Rotting in jail over selling a bag of weed, stealing a slice of pizza. Meanwhile, somebody can completely sexually abuse a child and be right out of jail, you know, to repeat. Meanwhile, somebody can get caught with a firearm, man. Go to jail for shooting somebody, bond out and be right back on the street, you see? This is the laws of the land here in America. Everything is ass backwards, man. But like I said, the people that are up top, they indulge in this type of madness, this type of debauchery. That's why the law is so slack against it, all right? This is the book Sirach 10 and 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein, right? So if the ruler indulges in certain behavior, well, he's going to influence everyone else to indulge in certain behavior, okay? Certain lewd conduct or misconduct, Salakia, you know? And that's just sick, man. This is where, hey, look at sleepy Joe Biden, man. It's funny how YouTube, it was countless videos of his his perverted acts with small children, you know what I mean? You could see the bizarre behavior he would display towards minors and small children, man, you know. There was plenty of videos showcasing that, but now you go on YouTube, they wiped it. You can't find any of them, man, you know. It's just very odd. Why? Because that's what he's into. And that's what those above him are into. So yeah, it would make sense that they would not enforce disciplinary actions against those who do said crimes, because they indulge in the very same shit, man. That's why this man, Esau Edom, that's why he has to go. That's why he has to get put down, man. All right? This man is a sicko, man. All right? Scriptures tell us, man, his heart was estranged from the womb, man. He's into strange ass things, man. He's a pervert, man. All right? He got weird fetishes, man. And he pushes that vibration on the rest of the world. And anybody who speaks out against it, he labels you the misfit. Look at that. You know? This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, verse 4. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to start at 1. This is the book of Habakkuk 1 and 1. The burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. O Yahweh, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. Why dost thou show me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. And that's what you see right here in America, you know? The scriptures tell us, man, the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. Okay? So it's wickedness everywhere. And people are becoming more and more emboldened in their wickedness because they're not facing any disciplinary actions for it, man. Okay? You're supposed to, man, people supposed to be getting put to death according to the scriptures, man, for such wickedness, man, you know? But nah, here in America, nah, You get a slap on the wrist, man, they let you right back out to do it some more, man. And because it's happening to the quote-unquote throwaway kids, like she said, you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the majority of you are the ones that's, lost in the sauce with this system, man. The kids, that is, they're put in these non-governmental agencies. They're put in these government organizations, man. Like I said, foster care, orphanages, shelters, rescue shelters, runaway shelters, you name it, man. And these are just breeding grounds for child sex trafficking, man. Okay? These are hubs, rather. These are hubs to be put out there on the market and sold to the highest bidder. And that it runs rampant here in America. There's an entire black market, billions of dollars. This is a $1 billion enterprise. Okay? Child trafficking. This is a sick fucking world we live in, man. And wrong judgment is proceeding left and right, man. But shit, it's only so long, man, before the Lord gets tired of this shit, man. And he sends his son to bring an end to this, man. And he's gonna wipe away all our tears, man. And ain't gonna be no such thing as a throwaway kid in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? Everybody is gonna have a job. Everybody is gonna have a purpose. Okay? Everybody is gonna hold some form of value. Even you Edomites, man. All right? Hey, we need captives to build up the kingdom. So yeah, that would make you of value, even though you're the lowest of low. Okay? Because of what? This is the type of shit you did when the Lord he gave you the world, man. The Lord gave you the dominion of the world, and look what you've done. That's why the scriptures say, man, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. Okay? Here it is, you Edomites, man, you got the fatness of the earth. And what have you done? You've corrupted it on every single level imaginable. You have corrupted the minds and bodies of everyone, man. To children, from children to animals. All right? People, you've corrupted every goddamn thing, man. Okay? So this devil has to go. And he's going to go out with a bang, man. All right? And it's America is the main suspect, the main player in this shit, man. They've made merchandise out of everything, even children. Okay? This is the book of Revelation 18 and 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, who is her Babylon the Great, America. For no man buyeth their merchandise anymore, because it ain't gonna be shit left. All right? America's gonna get wiped off the map. America's going to descend into scarcity, poverty, famine, chaos, and ultimate destruction. That's the end game, right? It says, verse 12, the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. All right? Souls of men. Slaves. This includes child slaves. Okay? This is what America sells, man. This is what America profits off of. Child slaves mass imprisonment, witchcraft in the form of pharmacy or pharmakeia, drugs, you name it, man. All right? Any type of wickedness there is out there that can generate a profit, you better believe America is behind it. The elites are behind it, man. All right, verse 14, and the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. See? I shall find them no more at all, man. All that shit is going to be stripped away when the Lord says, this place is done, man. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, right? See, they're going to be salty as hell. Because now they can't make no more money. They can't sell no child ex-slaves. You know? No more organ harvesting. That's going on. Heavy. All right? No more of this weird mad scientist bullshit they got going on, man. It's going to be over with on top of all the other commerce. All right? Any other goods and services that these heathen get rich off of, man, that shit's going to be over with. Verse 16, and saying, alas, alas, that great city, was that great city America, that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city, man? See? So when America finally gets that judgment, that destruction that is near at hand, man, people are going to be in disbelief. The heathens, all right, these merchants, these men that sell humans, children, organs, drugs, guns, you know, people that sell this shit and get rich off America, hey man, they're going to be in disbelief, and they're going to be in torments. They're going to be salty as hell, man. A, they can't make no more money, and B, they know that they getting ready to suffer a judgment. And I can't wait, man, because this shit is sick and it has to go. With that, I hope this was edifying. All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash, Shalom, and Abad, Babal.